Hi! Hi, diddly ho, neighborinos. This is my update video. And I know I've been gone for a while. I know you guys have missed me. But I'm here. I was just finishing up doing my short film. It's finished filming. Now I'm just editing it. You have to excuse my dog. Her itch is really bad right now. She's got to scratch herself. She got to bring the video to a grinding halt. Was it worth it? Okay, so this is the update video. I've been editing my short film. That's where I've been for the past couple weeks. So I'm working on it. It's going to be out, I think, soonish. So that's really, really exciting. Another thing I've been doing, you can keep track of me on Letterboxd on that movie app. Every day that I watch movies, I rate them and give it a little short review. I'm really whimsical and charming on there. A lot of people say so. So you can follow me on there, which is really, really cool. But we have more pressing matters at hand today. Today, we're going to talk about the things that I've bought over the past couple weeks since I've been absent. So, first thing, we're going to talk about History of Violence. This is a David Cronenberg movie. Let's see, I think 2005. Yeah, 2005 This came out, and this was the first. Not the first. Oh my God, what's happening? My brain. This was the last movie ever printed on VHS, which is a really interesting fact that you guys now know that I've shared it with you. And this is a really, really good movie. It's really, really violent. It's David Cronenberg, but it's not like a whole lot of body horror. It's more about like mobsters and violence and shit like that. A history of violence, if you will. It's really, really good though. In fact, Lisa Schwartz says this is the best movie of the year, and we all know and love her opinion. So that's really exciting. Speaking of that boy David Cronenberg, I picked up the Scream Factory edition of Nightbreed, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is his only like starring role. David Cronenberg actually plays like kind of a slasher type guy in this movie. He's a professor. I mean, he's not the main star, he's not the headliner, but he's like a supporting actor, which I thought was so weird. It's a weird choice to just have a horror director in your movie and have him have such a vital role in the film. But I was all about it. I had never seen this until last night. I watched it, and it was the weirdest shit. Like, I liked it, I will say that, but it was not what I expected. Being that it's a Clive Barker film, it's like Hellraiser, but like if Hellraiser and Labyrinth had a weird crack baby. That's what this would be. It's really good though. It's a lot of fun, really inventive. Like the practical effects are really, really good. There was quite a few monster boobs, which is a plus and a minus simultaneously. I was both intrigued and disturbed. So overall, this movie's a solid 7 out of 10. It's got that good reversible cover art that we all know and love from the Scream Factory people. So that's wonderful. And then I got Chevy Chase in National Lampoon's Vacation. This is the OG. Speaking of Vacation, I have heard some hateful motherfuckers talking about how the remake sucks, and I disagree. I think the remake's actually funny, but this is the best. This is the funniest. The only Vacation movie funnier than this is Christmas Vacation. But this is a really, really funny movie. If you haven't seen it, it's an all-time comedy classic. Directed by Harold Ramis, written by John Hughes. That is a fucking dynamic duo. So that's super, super exciting. So I got that on Blu-ray. I thought I had this on DVD, but apparently I don't. Or maybe I lost it, or some, jackass took it from me. But now I own it on Blu-ray, so who's laughing now? Then I got Forgetting Sarah Marshall. This is probably one of my favorite romantic movies. I'll talk about my favorite romance movie in just a moment. But this is a really good, actually good romantic comedy. Yeah, it's pretty by the numbers, but it's also really, really funny. And I like it a lot. I feel like everybody's seen this movie, but if you haven't, you should definitely watch it because it's a lot of fun. My favorite, though, is The Wedding Singer. This is a great movie. I finally picked it up on Blu-ray. My wife and I danced. Our first dance at our wedding was the song that he sings, Drew Barrymore, at the end of the movie on the plane. So that's really sweet. And this is a great movie. It's Adam Sandler, classic. Everybody knows. We've all seen it. Speaking of stuff that we've all seen and love, I got the new Speed 4K. And I heard that the slipcover, if you're ordering this online, it's not coming with the slipcover a lot. And sometimes in Walmarts it's not. But I happen to find it at my favorite place, Zia Records. With the slip, and this 4K transfer is amazing. It's a sight to behold. This is the best I've ever seen Keanu, Sandra Bullock, and Dennis Hopper look. And the last Blu-ray, the color saturation was way up too high, but they have corrected it. All the wrongs have been righted, and we're all very happy about it. Speaking of righted wrongs, I also got the new Fast Times at Ridgemont High Criterion Edition. This is super exciting because the previous Blu-ray by Universal notoriously looked like ass. And this one does not, because it's Criterion. They did a full 4K restoration. This also comes with the TV cut of the movie, which has a bunch of extra scenes put in because they have to take so much out when they're showing the TV edit. It's not a very clean movie. But if you haven't seen this movie, I would say this is the best like teen movie of all time because it's really, really funny, but it also has a lot of stuff that makes you think about like teenage life and stuff like that. So it's a great movie. It's really cool how kind of unafraid it is to tackle a few taboo subjects, and it does it all while being hilarious. And the soundtrack, primo. Oh god, this is a mess. They're falling. Oh, I'm panicking. Okay, now I got Sleepers. This is a movie about people who are very tired. No, I'm just kidding. This is Barry Levinson directed it. He did Rain Man. Got Kevin Bacon, De Niro, Dustin Hoffman, Jason Patric, that boy from The Lost Boys, and Brad Pitt. And this is a really, really good movie. Everybody who's seen this movie knows it's really great, but a lot of people haven't seen this movie. Basically, it's about like, it's kind of like Stand By Me, but then it goes in a really crazy different direction. So it's like that kind of movie where it's like looking back at that coming of age type of thing, and then it gets a little wild, and it gets a little bit sad and crazy. So it's really, really good. You got to check it out if you haven't seen it. Most people haven't, and everybody should. Then I got Smokey and the Bandit 4K. This is an all-time classic. If you haven't watched Smokey and the Bandit, it's amazing. And I actually got this early, totally unintentionally. Walmart put this out, and this doesn't come out till June 1st. And they had it like last week even, and then this week I just finally picked it up. But that's really exciting. Not all copies are like mine, where it's got that faceplate. I actually took that old faceplate off my old Smokey and the Bandit and then put it on here, so now it's like reversible cover art. Really exciting stuff, guys. But yeah, Smokey and the Bandit is hilarious and got a lot of cool car stunts, and it speaks to my inner redneck. Then we have a movie about valor and courage. The Brave Little Toaster. This little toaster is so fucking brave. It's a great movie. I feel like everybody saw this when they were growing up, and if you haven't, you should see it before you grow up too fast. Really, really good. And then this is not a piece of, digital media or anything, but I got the new Seth Rogen book because we know I love Seth Rogen on this channel. He is truly my boy, and he wrote a book. So just for him, I'm going to learn to read, and I'm gonna read it front to back. It does have pictures, which I'm really excited about, because that'll help. Not enough me good at reading with words. So anyways, that's the video. You guys have a great, wonderful night. Drive safe and party on, Wayne.